Yeah, so I went to that website because I thought that it would be better, and it was literally worse than this bummy website we're already on. So I'm gonna try this.
Uh,
I'm trying to figure out how to make it to where I record everyone. There's that boy Keller.
let's do it. It's freeall.com.
I'm looking this up right now, so.
We just gotta get the top one up.
Yeah, we got that ball handling from Smugger.
Keller. Dog. Is the freshman team playing with us on, what is it, Friday? No, Tuesday?
Probably just me and Soggy, if anything.
What do you think it's going to be like last year, how y'all, all the freshman team played up with JV?
Probably not.
Have you seen our freshman team, Gavin?
I kind of hope it is, though.
It's not even a freshman team.
Yeah, literally. Boy, Keldog dropped his phone.
Mistakes have been made. I got my phone. I got the drawer open. It's standing right there.
That's dedication right there.
I got mine leaned up against the wall while I'm charging it.
I'm using that laptop because I'm a producer like that.
I was going to set it up against the wall, but they make it look short. So.
Okay, let me just... I don't know if that boy Kason is coming, and I'm just now realizing that we are recording. So I'm going to have to go edit all this out. But actually, what I'll do... Alright, so now, at the very least, that will get our audio. And now, I will try and screen record the video so I can just link these up later. Alright, I'll do the intro. So, we're back. We're still missing one of our esteemed co-hosts, but hopefully he'll be back next week. We got something big planned for next week, but for now, we're going to continue our double upload on the weekend streak. We're going to try and give you another little Super Bowl episode. We're just going to do some more detailed and specific predictions since we already gave who we think is going to win. But let's just go ahead and get into it, I guess. So, Keller, you have we'll start with you. Tell us again who you think is going to win, and then if you have any other more specific predictions, go ahead and tell us those.
Well, I think the Rams are probably going to win, but that's mainly just because of what they're able to do on defense, and I don't know if anybody in the league is able to stop their offense, and definitely not the Bengals unless they make some big changes. And then I would not be surprised if one of their edge rushers won the MVP of the game, whether that's Von Miller or Leonard Floyd. And then I would expect a 50, 60, 70-yard throw to either Odell or Van Jefferson.
All right. Pretty specific. Gavin, you have anything you want to add?
Not much. Just But again, I'm going for the Rams. They're completely outmatched the Bengals. I don't really care too much for this game. I don't have any ties to either team, but it should be a good game.
Yeah, it's going to be the best Super Bowl that we've been able to watch probably in a while. I was looking. This is. If you just, we talked a little bit about this in our the last episode we were together, but if you look, like, you can name so many of the Rams players, and they just have so much star talent on that team. But then you look at the Bengals, and maybe 2 players on the team, and so not to say that obviously the Bengals are a Super Bowl team. They made it this far, so it's nothing against them. But I just think the Rams are a better team. But I think just because everyone is going for Rams, I'm going to go Bengals. But I really don't care who's going to win. Kind of like Gavin, I don't really have any strong ties to the game one way or another. But I just want to see a good game, exciting. So do y'all have any predictions for the scores, maybe the scores at halftime or the final score?
I think it should be pretty lopsided with the Rams, but if the Bengals can keep it close in the first quarter, like a possession, maybe like 7, 10 points, I think I wouldn't count them out. I think they can win if that's the deficit at halftime. But if it gets any larger than that, I don't think they have a chance.
So you're thinking if the Bengals are down any more than 2 scores at halftime,
yeah,
they're
I
done.
don't think it's gonna be like the Chiefs game. If teams go up 2 possessions with that run game, they can just control the clock for the entire second half.
Yeah, I definitely see what you're saying. Gavin, you have any predictions?
I'm feeling at half. I'm going to think the Rams are going to be up 17-6. And then, I'm going to go, I don't really know with this one. Let's go 30. I don't know why 30. I'm just feeling 30. They're going to get there somehow, if they can. To 16.
30-16. Okay, it's a very weird score.
Very.
But I don't see. I think it all depends on how they come out playing. I think if the Bengals go down early and establish that they can score, I think it'll be close the whole game. If they get 2 or 3 and outs, or they drive the length of the field and kick a field goal, if they get within the 20-yard line a couple times and don't score or only score a field goal, I think that's what's going to kill them. Because if you look back to, I think it was the Titans and the Bengals, I think they only scored 1 touchdown that game and still won. And you're not going to be able to do that against the offense that the Rams have. And so I think, Keller's exactly right. They'll control, if the Rams can get out and control that run game, like we know they will, then I don't think that the Bengals have any chance if something like that happens. But I think they're going to go down, they're going to score, and they're going to keep it competitive. So I'm going to say we've had a whole lot of low scoring. Well, there have been 1 or 2, but we've had a lot of low scoring playoff games this year. So I'm going to say we have a pretty high scoring one this game. I'm going to say at halftime, I'm going to say it's 14-13. I think the Rams are going to be winning. The final score, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say in the 30s and anywhere in the 30s, and I think that Bengals win on a walk-off field goal. I mean, the way the postseason has gone, most wins are coming off these field goals. So I'm gonna say they stick with that tonight, and I'm gonna say it's a walk-off field goal for the Bengals. And I don't know. I can go either way. I'll be happy for either team if they win. So, anything else y'all want to add?
Do y'all think that the Bengals will cover the spread? The Vegas had it at like Rams +4.
Ooh. I don't think
Yeah, because I think they'll win on a field goal. So
Yeah.
that would be
I think
3.
Yeah.
No.
I don't
No.
think so.
Gavin says no. It all depends on that first quarter. To me, I think, because if you can establish early what you're going to do and you can go down and do it, I think that's everything, especially to such a young quarterback. You know, Matthew Stafford, he can take a little damage to his psyche. You know, he can throw a pick and still come back. And not to say that Joe Burrow can't, but I think it's a lot harder for a younger quarterback to do something like that. So I don't know. I think they cover. Do you have the over/under for the game?
No, I didn't look at all that.
Yeah, I was gonna look at that because I wonder what that is. Because I was saying both teams in the 30s. So
Yes, you're probably going to be on the over.
yeah, surely I'm on the over.
I mean, I'd like to say that with that Rams defense, they'd definitely be able to shut down a young quarterback, but maybe
You
not
would
Burrow.
think. You would think.
Yeah.
Joe.
Joe Burrow is just different.
Yeah, I mean, you just never know. Yeah, they're giving the Rams the over/under is 48.5.
Now,
So yeah, I'm over. What are you saying, Keller?
I'm saying under.
You're saying under, Gavin? You're
I'll be
saying
surprised.
under?
I'll be surprised
See,
if the Bengals get 2 touchdowns.
yeah, everyone, that's, you know, if you look at all the stats and things, I should say under, but I'm just gonna say over just to say over because I think it's gonna be a crazy game. Just because I think the Bengals have just everything's clicking right now. You know, like we talked about a little last episode about how, you know, sometimes it just happens like that. Teams just click in the postseason, like the Eagles a few years ago. No way that team should win a Super Bowl, but everything just happened perfectly. And I think that's the Bengals tonight. I'm hoping it's the Bengals tonight. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm just happy Tom Brady's not in the Super Bowl, as I'm sure most people are.
And he won't
So, well, I won't be convinced that he's retiring until next season starts and he's not in a uniform.
yeah, blame me on that one.
Yeah, but I'm sure we'll probably talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah.
Another episode, but this is, I just wanted this to be a little short episode. We got out the way so people wouldn't think y'all are dead or something. Not playing. Just a little episode we could get out for Super Bowl. Because you know, the channel was founded on the Super Bowl, or not on Super Bowl, but on football commentary. So we'll get back to the roots a little bit and talk about football for this episode. So hopefully Kaysen will be back next week. We should have a very special episode next week. I'm looking forward to it. Hope y'all are. I'm trying to figure out how we can do people call in. So if you want to call in, let me know. I got a list, or let Keller, Gavin know, or Kaysen know. They'll let me know. I've got a list at school. If y'all are watching this and you go to our school, just come talk to me. I'll put you on the list. If you have a topic you want to hear, I'll put you on the list. And one thing that I always thought we would stay away from, but because a very near and dear friend of mine asked, we have to talk about politics right quick.
Oh.
So I want to give a shout out to my main man, Bo, who's hopefully his art will be hanging behind me one day. He said it wasn't for sale, but hopefully I can talk him out of it. So, Bo, we're talking about politics for you. This is your shout out. Politics. Everybody say politics.
Politics.
All right, we talked about politics. Okay. Bo, that one was for you. Hope you can come on the show sometime, but I think that's probably it. That's probably it for this episode. One thing that I was watching episodes off the channel that they made me take down. Rip. Some of y'all will know what I'm talking about. Oh, we did hit a milestone, guys. We did hit a milestone. 20 subscribers.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big milestone. Yeah, that's me. So thank y'all, everyone who subscribed. Appreciate it. Hopefully we can get 20 more. So we'll see. But Day Oneers will remember the OG channel before it got taken down. But I was watching those episodes and I noticed we've been forgetting to do our signature sound off at the end of every episode. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to say this is sounds from the sideline, and we haven't been doing that. So maybe we haven't. I just haven't thought about it. But we'll go ahead and do that now. So Gavin, you want to start us off? Just say sounds from the sound. This is sounds from the sideline.
This is
Sound stroke. All right, Keller.
This is sounds from the sideline.
All right, this is sounds from the sideline, and we are signing off.
audio.